a great stack of matches all night, but here's the one I've been waiting for through it all. The return of American Supreme Matt Clark to singles competition, one-on-one against the Cell, professed living legend Larry Zbyszko.
You ain't the only one been waiting, Wally. I've been waiting for this one a bit too, and well, now that Matt Clark's back, it's definitely gonna shake things up just before Sweet Revenge, ain't it?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Crystal Gabor, representing the Midnight Express from Smithfield, North Carolina, weighing in at 265 pounds, the All-American Superstar Matt Clark.
Wow, and the crowd is supremely loud for American Supreme. It's very important that Matt Clark refuses any and all offers of that fabled trip to Larry Land from Zbyszko. They've met before, and they got a split report between them, so anything can happen pretty much. But with this crowd behind Clark like this, it may just carry him through.
And his opponent from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 234 pounds, the living legend, Larry Z.
Mr. Zbyszko has been a prominent competitor during this swing through the Keystone State, and yeah, he and Clark have crossed swords in the past, and no, Larry Zbyszko is not happy about American Supreme being back on the scene around here. He's gonna want to take this match to make Clark look like a flash in the pan, and I don't see Matt allowing it.
Y'all know Larry. Larry likes to bend the rule book until it snaps, and he's probably gonna try and do that on Matt Clark in this one, and he's gonna try and make him look about as relevant as a fidget spinner, but I don't think it's gonna happen either, Wally. This is gonna be insane, huh? American Supreme, Larry Zbyszko. Oh, wow. Here we go. Bell sound. Matt Clark with an uppercut. Series of hard rights. And a good French suplex to Larry Zbyszko right off the bat. Crystal Gabor looking as proud as a bunch over her fella being back. Huh. Matt Clark going to work on Zbyszko on the mat. American Supreme takes himself up to the top leg drop. On the living legend, Larry Zbyszko, Matt Clark going for a quick cover here. 1, 2. Whoa. Well, man, Mr. Clark is true to form lately, huh? He's been crazy ever since he came back at the Memorial Day salute. Zbyszko whipped out on the apron. Counters. Clark hangs him off the top rope. Larry Zbyszko makes his way back inside. Matt Clark locks him up. All tried for the belly-to-belly, but Larry, quick with the counter, takes Matt down. Misses with the overhand right, connects with a right. Whips Clark out onto the apron. Connects with a hard right. Following him out onto the apron here. Zbyszko slams Clark onto the apron, back first. Now going into an arm lock. Follows it up with an arm breaker out there on the floor. And Zbyszko definitely got the advantage here. Oh, man. Putting a submission on him, just stretching him just for the hell of it. Ain't gonna get no tap out on the outside. Zbyszko rounds him up. Getting ready to throw the switch here. Oh, man, that's a nasty arm breaker right there. Larry rounds him up. Kick to the midsection from American Supreme. Locks it up. Guides Zbyszko gently back inside. Follows it in himself. They lock it up. Zbyszko escorting Clark to the ropes yet again. Fails to connect. Gets countered by Clark. And Supreme Supreme's got him up over the shoulders. And El Supremo ditches Larry Zbyszko out onto the floor. Completely foregoing the top rope hangman thing. Oh, wow, just pitched him out onto the floor. Zbyszko counters with a shot to the midsection. Oh, man, Matt Clark head first into that ring post. Now Zbyszko going to work again on the outside. Does some of his best work out there. The living legend gets a kick to the midsection from El Supremo. Clark whips him into the steel steps. Oh, he caught a corner there. His gut hurts. American Supreme Matt Clark getting the crowd here worked up. Oh, man. Crystal Gabor just admiring the scenery here. Matt Clark gets locked up. Zbyszko with a cravat suplex. There's a move you don't see all the time. Larry Zbyszko rounds him up. Got that arm torqued. Oh, delivers a stomp to the shoulder. Going back to work on Matt Clark on the mat. Matt's on the mat. That ain't good. Zbyszko goes behind here. One-arm suplex. Larry Zbyszko rounds him up again. Matt Clark whipped out onto the floor. Oh, man, probably hit his head on that corner step. Zbyszko out there after him. Going into a heel hold again. Just stretching Matt Clark because he can. Physical abuse, that's all that is. Larry Zbyszko rounds Clark up. Clark countering the vertical suplex with a vertical suplex of his own. Larry Zbyszko wasn't counting on that. American Supreme ditches Larry Zbyszko across towards the barricades, makes his way back into the ring. Still, he's getting fired up. Oh, won't be long now. Zbyszko fails to connect. Catches a kick to the midsection from Clark. Clark locks him up again. This chicken wing suplex. Clark will flip over that whip on Zbyszko. Takes himself up to the top rope here. And whoa, leg drop off the top. Right on the throat of Larry Zbyszko. Clark putting on an arm stretch. A little payback for all that punishment on the outside. Zbyszko escaping the hold here. Clark getting back to his feet. Zbyszko counters. Clark fails to connect with the neck breaker. Zbyszko counters. Couple of hard rights. Okay, puts Matt Clark down on the canvas. Zbyszko paying back that arm stretch. This one's been wild. Flip over neck whip from Zbyszko. Now Larry Zbyszko taking himself up to the top rope. Matt Clark is laid out. Counters a leg drop with a leg drop of his own. Yeah, these guys going eye for eye, tooth for tooth. Oh, man. Here we go. Larry Zbyszko mixing it up a little bit. Cloverleaf, a surfboard stretch, and a stomp to the back of the head. Oh, that one probably stunned Matt pretty good. Zbyszko going for cover. 1, 2, no. Matt Clark still active in this one. Zbyszko gonna have to go back to work. Matt Clark, very slow getting back to his feet with counters. Shoves Zbyszko down on the mat. Moves in on Larry Zbyszko, American Supreme. Woohoo! Little spinning thing there. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, man, 2.9. Larry Zbyszko still not prepared to give this one up. Matt Clark stalking the living legend here. Larry Zbyszko counters with an elbow to the gut, low in the midsection right there. Clark goes behind here, German suplex. And Larry Zbyszko caught that one full. Clark paying Zbyszko back for that shoulder. Man, hammer and tong, these two. Zbyszko moves in, counters with a shot to the midsection, fails to connect. Clark connects with a right and a left, and then locks him up. And a belly-to-belly suplex. American Supreme dragging Larry Zbyszko center ring here. Let's see what Clark's got in mind. Rolls him over. And into a sharpshooter punching back on him. Will close to the ropes. That's it. He is tapping out. American Supreme wins this one by submission. Welcome home, American Supreme.
Here is your winner, the All-American Superstar, Max Clark.
Hot damn. Clark was just basically good in his tag matches with Rod Whitley. But this singles performance was as if Matt had only been gone a week. It was the typical workmanlike, strong as a hurricane performance American Supreme has delivered for years. Nice to see virtually zero ring rust after 6 months on the outs.
American Supreme is definitely back, and if he can continue performing at this pace, won't be too long at all before he's in championship contention. And his only logical target would be the Mexican monolith, Warlord Santos. Things sure are heating up before Sweet Revenge dies.
Well, before we close out the evening's proceedings, ladies and gentlemen, you will be happy to know that an amicable agreement has been reached between myself, Steve Groves, Sylvia Strong, and Power and Beauty. There will be a match between Power and Beauty and Sheree Roy and Autumn Breeze coming up at Rage.
And that match, and that edition of our WL Race from Erie, Pennsylvania, will be up next, immediately following this edition of Snarl. As always, thank you for watching, following, and supporting our channel. We'll look forward to seeing you next time. For all of us at our WL, Wally Cardinal saying thanks, good night, and be safe, everyone.